Hello, my name is Liana Moore Brave, and today we are going to talk about teaching in South Korea during the 2020 pandemic. How has the experience been? It's, it's been awful. I can't breathe. I can't catch my breath. I can't catch a break. It's been awful teaching in the 2020 Korea pandemic. First of all, you gotta teach with a mask on. Then sometimes, and Koreans love to complain. This is a culture I have never been in a culture where the people complain so much. It's like shut the fuck up already. Like all Koreans do is bitch and complain. Oh my fucking god. The co-workers complain, the foreigners complain, the students complain, the parents complain. And I get that we're in 2020 pandemic season, so lots of people want to complain, but god damn, shut the fuck up. Like that's all they fucking do is complain in South Korea. So how has teaching been in the 2020 pandemic? I'm gonna be honest. It's been a nightmare. This has been my worst teaching year ever. Obviously, it makes sense. I've never been in South Korea before. As soon as I got here, shit literally hit the fan everywhere. Coronavirus, coronavirus, coronavirus. You can get ticketed outside with a fine that you have to pay if you don't wear your mask. If you don't wear your mask at school, if like even like sometimes when I'm teaching, I'll bring it down or down around my nose because I can breathe. Because believe it or not, it's hard to teach 5 classes back to back doing this. I can't freaking breathe. And even so, I brought it down across my nose. You get yelled at for that. Oh, we can get a fine. Like people taking this coronavirus way too serious, if you ask me. So it's been hell. Like, cause for one, teaching right now is like very unstable work. And obviously everybody in the ESL market or just education in general is struggling. So it's not like a personal thing. It's not like a personal attack on me that this year has been hell. Obviously, people are struggling all over the world. But like, yeah, it's very hard to be a teacher right now because it's super unstable being a teacher. How many? Whose kids here? Raise your hand if your kids have been out of school for the several months or more, right? So imagine if you're a teacher abroad and imagine if you went abroad to teach. So the first thing that happened to me when I got abroad was my school was canceled. I got on a plane. Imagine you get on a plane. I got on a plane just for this bitch to cancel my job and pretty much lay me off on the spot. Like I didn't even get 1 day of teaching in. So then I'm just in South Korea without a job. And like and then I ended up working at an English cafe for free just for boarding for like a month. And it's been hell. And like everywhere I go, every time I think like, yes, finally, salvation, finally, drinking water. The drinking water, it turns out it's a mirage. I'm just in the desert, it's a mirage. It's not real because like all the schools end up having financial problems. So then they make up reasons why you can't work there anymore. Blah, 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 blah. But like basically, teaching in the 2020 pandemic during South Korea has been hell. So to answer your question that I had earlier this year, one of the things I asked earlier this year is should you teach in the 2020 pandemic? At that time, I didn't have any experience teaching during a pandemic. So I was answering a question I really didn't know much about. But to answer your question now, no, I would stay home. I would not come abroad during the pandemic because schools shut down, schools lie to your face. There's a record number of teachers that have not been paid. I personally know a school that did not pay their teachers for 5 months. And the teachers were so desperate that they just accepted the housing and the promise that they would get paid. And they let the school get away with not paying them for 5 months. This is not the only situation I've heard of where teachers did not get paid during the pandemic for months and months and months. So yeah, basically No, I would stay home. I would not get on a plane to a new country right now. Sit your butts home. That's your best bet. Don't come to South Korea to teach. That's not a good idea. Don't come to South Korea to teach during the pandemic. Hell no, that's not a good idea. This year has really been hell. I could tell you stories if you want to hear some of my stories about what I've been through. Um, Comment. Anyways, my name is Leona Moore Brave. I am going to continue to tell you my travel stories. I'm going to continue to make music. Remember, this is dominantly a music channel, so click that subscribe button. But we're also going to be talking about teaching. We're going to be talking about travel because I travel a lot. We talk about a lot of things on this channel, and I used to be kind of timid where I didn't want to speak my mind, but I'm ready to be brave and to speak my mind. So I'm gonna give you the I'm gonna give you what it is. Yo, what's up? Click subscribe.